Good morning, dear learners. So today we are going to recapitulate our chapter, and now we are going to do the exercise of the chapter. So let us start. What is the first question? The first question is, what is physical education? So as we studied, physical education is a branch of education which deals with the big muscle activities and their related response. So here you can write what is physical education. Physical education is the field of education which deals with the big muscle activities and their related response. And here you can also add it is a general education. It is an integral part of all the education. Here the wholesome development can be achieved. Here one student can learn lot of behavioral changes as well as some physical activities and all. Next, our second question is, what is the aim of physical education? So the aim of physical education is to achieve the aim of life. What is the aim of life? To live longer and serve the best. And second, the most important aim of the physical education is that each and everyone should be physically, mentally, socially, emotionally and constitutionally fit. The aim of physical education is also to complete living through wholesome development of human personality. So let me speak you again. What is the aim of physical education? The aim of physical education is to live complete living through wholesome development of personality. So where is the wholesome development is possible? The wholesome development is possible only in physical education. So you can write in your answer that the aim of physical education is complete living through wholesome development of human personality, and it is an integral part of the general education. Next, it is here you also can write that aim of physical education to make each and everyone in the country to be physically, mentally, socially, emotionally and constitutionally fit. Next is, what are the objectives of physical education? So there are generally four objectives that we are going to do or we are going to learn, and the objectives are physical development, social development, mental development and emotional development. PSME: physical development, social development, mental development and emotional development. Here you can write in physical development, it means the body should grow in a proper and sequential manner. Second is social development. So here in social development you can write that the development of social qualities will be there in an individual, like love, social qualities like togetherness, kindness, helpful nature, etc. In mental development, so mental development is also called a psychological development. It is related with the development of overall development of an individual human being. Alright. Next is emotions. What are emotions? Emotions are something which is related to organic. So here emotion. Alright. Here if we talk about emotions, so emotions like love, jealousy, anger, hate. So this type of development is taken place in emotional development, and here in this emotional development you will be able to understand how to control the emotion, and which is the most important topic, to control the emotion. Next is, what are the objectives of planning? So it is we done the objectives of planning. Now we are going to discuss about what are the career options in planning. So there are a whole lot of careers in physical education. Like you can go for the sports, marketing and business. You can be a coach, you can be a dietitian, you can be a biomechanic expert, you can be a physical training instructor, you can be a yoga instructor, you can be a biomechanic expert, you can be a physical education teacher. So there are a lot of career options. So any of 6 to 10 you can mention over here. Next that we are talking about, what are the courses in physical education. There are a lot of courses. Like first you will have, if you want to make your course in physical, if you want to make your career in physical education, so first you will have to do BPA, that is Bachelor of Physical Education. After Bachelor of Physical Education you do Masters with that is Masters of Physical Education. So BPA, that is Bachelor of Physical Education, is of 4 years, and the Masters of Physical Education is of 2 years. After this you can go for the PhD in the particular subject with a particular topic. You can go for many, there is many post-graduation courses like postgraduate diploma in sports medicine, post-graduation diploma in fitness management, and there are a lot of courses organized by NIS, that is National Institute of Sports, which give you the ability or which give you the offer to according to your sports proficiency in a particular game. So if you put in a sports proficiency, so you get the certificate as a coach of the particular game. Next, what are the courses we've done? What are the career options we have done? Now list the soft skill required in physical education. So one should be interested in a particular field. There should be dedication toward it. We have a knowledge about that subject. Have a knowledge about body system. One should have some soft skills. So these are some soft skills that I told you, like interest, dedication, knowledge about body, knowledge about sports, interest in that particular field. So these 5 you can write. Next is what is Khelo India program, or explain Khelo India program. So Khelo India program is initiated by Rajbardhan Singh Rathore, and it is the dream of our Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji, and they started this program, and this Khelo India program has wants to revive the culture of the sports from the grassroots level. So from the beginning it started from for the school going children. So in every CBSE school as well as in MP board school, the government started a training session of the coaches, and then these tests will be conducted there. Now what are the tests? The first test is 15-meter dash. If in this test an individual will have to run 15 meter, so that the speed can be measured. Now the question comes in our mind, what is the speed? So speed, what is speed? Ability to perform a movement as fast as possible. So here with 15-meter dash, speed of an individual can be measured. So the ability to perform as move as faster is called speed. Next is 600-meter run or walk. So here I mentioned here run or walk. According to the comfort of the player, he either run the whole 600 meter in 3 minutes or something time, or he can walk if he is so obese or he has some problem, so he can complete the particular task, particular test item accordingly. So what does the 600 meter measure? Why we do this activity? So this 600 meter measure the cardiovascular endurance. What will it measure? It measures the cardiovascular endurance. Now the point comes, what is endurance? So endurance is the ability to overcome fatigue. What is endurance? Endurance is the ability to overcome fatigue. Next, let us see how would you say that how will you get the real life example of endurance? So the real life example of endurance is when you run so long, like you are running continuously for 2 minutes. So that endurance, you sometimes you feel pain on this side, okay, left side, okay, here in this downside of the stomach. So when we do an extensive exercise, that is called your endurance, and here you feel pain just because lactic acid started to deposit in your muscles. Okay, so if you do physical exercise on a regular basis, endurance can be developed. Next is push-ups. So push-ups, there are 2 types of push-ups. For boys it is different and for girls it is modified. Girls can do the push-up by flex leg, okay, and boys it is same for boys, the push-ups. Alright, so push-up, what is push-up measures? Push-up measures the upper body strength and endurance. Endurance, we know what is endurance. Endurance is the ability to overcome fatigue. And what is strength? So strength is the ability to overcome resistance. See, if I am pushing this wall, okay, or if I am pushing something, that is what is strength. What is the ability to overcome resistance? See, this is the chalk and I am writing. So ability to overcome resistance. If I push this, so ability to overcome resistance. So what is strength? Strength is the ability to overcome resistance. Example, pushing the wall. Next is partial curl-ups. Partial curl-ups are like sit-ups. Sit-ups is full and partial curl-ups are half. That is why the name is partial. In partial curl-ups, what does it measure? It measures your abdominal strength. What will it measure? It measures your abdominal strength, and it helps you to build up lot of six-pack and abs. Sit and reach test. Sit and reach test is done when it is done with a sit and reach box. An individual will have to make the hands like this and scroll it so that about Paschimottanasana. So one should perform a Paschimottanasana to improve the flexibility. Now what is the flexibility? So what is flexibility? Flexibility is the ability to take the joints, ability to move the joints in a maximum range. What is flexibility? So flexibility is the ability of a joint to move in the maximum range. Next is BMI. So you all aware about what is BMI? BMI is body mass index. What is this body mass index? First, the formula of the body mass index. So how will you calculate the body mass index? So the formula of the body mass index is height, weight in kg upon height into height in meter square, or you can take in centimeter also. So weight upon height square. So that you can find out the BMI of an individual. It says the composition of an individual. So it shows us whether the individual is overweight, healthy or below healthy weight. Next is plate tapping test. So in plate tapping test there is a table or a chair which is in front of an individual and he start to tapping 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 like in 1 minute he will have to complete 25 cycles. Okay, or he can do as soon as possible. As soon as possible, how much time he can complete? One hand will be on the table and the next hand will do tappings 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. On the position I am standing, just tilt back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So one have to complete 25 cycles in as minimum point. So what does it measure? It measures coordinative ability. What does it measure? It measures coordinative ability. Now again the point comes, what is coordinative ability? So coordinative ability is the ability to perform movement with perfection and efficiency. So if you perform something with perfection and efficiency, then it is called coordinative ability. I hope you understand. Now for the better understanding, I have designed some digital work. So have a look on this. So now if you want to measure all these components like your speed, like your cardiovascular endurance, your upper body strength, your abdominal strength, flexibility, your body mass index and coordinative ability. If you want to measure all these components, so what you need to do, you just need to download the app Hello India Fitness Assessment Parents app. Okay, basically there are two apps available on the store. It is the initiative of CBSE. So what you can do at your home, you can download Hello India app. Which version? You will have to download parent version. So on that you just registered yourself, you measure your all the component so that you can got the practical concept there. So do one thing, just download Hello India Parents app, do register yourself, measure your all the components. Okay, so I hope it is clear as we recapitulate the concept as well as I showed you digitally how to use the how to take all this test on a mobile. So you just follow it, just download it Hello India Parents app, see all the video properly and measure your test for the better understanding. Thank you so much.
To conduct the Flamingo balance test, first open the Hello India Fitness Assessor app. Once the app is on, select the Take Test option. From various test options, select Balance and then tap on the Flamingo balance test option. The app is now ready for the Flamingo balance test. The Flamingo balance test measures the ability to balance successfully on a single leg. Test assesses the strength of the leg, pelvic and trunk muscles as well as static balance. While balancing on the preferred leg, the free leg is fixed at the knee and the foot of this leg held close to the buttocks, standing just like a flamingo. The test should be done on a non-slippery even surface by standing on a beam or a brick. The athlete keeps balance by holding the instructor's hand if required. The timer is started as the instructor lets go. To start the timer on the app, Start Timer should be tapped. The timer is stopped each time the athlete loses balance, either by falling off the beam or letting go the foot behind being held. To do that, pause timer should be tapped on the app each time the participant loses balance. Start the timer again when the participant is in the position. If there are more than 15 falls in first 30 seconds, the test is terminated. The number of falls or loss of balance in 60 seconds of balancing is counted and recorded. The timer automatically stops at the 60 seconds mark. The ID card of the participant is scanned by tapping on the scan option. Once the participant details are updated, the data is saved by tapping on the save option. This completes the Flamingo balance test. To conduct the push-up test, first open the Khelo India Fitness Assessor app. Once the app is on, select the Take Test option. From various test options, select Strength and then tap on the Push-up option. The app is now ready for the push-up test. The push-up fitness test measures upper body strength, endurance and trunk stability. A flat, clean cushioned surface or a gym mat is required to perform this test. The standard push-up begins with the hands and toes touching the floor. The body and legs should be in a straight line, feet slightly apart, the arms at shoulder width apart, extended and at a right angle to the body. Keeping the back and knees straight, the subject lowers the body to a predetermined point to touch some other object or until there is a 90-degree angle at the elbows. Then returns back to the starting position with the arms extended. When the participant is ready, the start timer option is tapped on the screen and the participant starts the push-ups. The action is repeated and the test continues until exhaustion or until they can do no more in rhythm. The number of correctly completed push-ups is recorded. For girls, the push-up technique is slightly modified with both the knees resting on the ground. Apart from this, everything else remains the same for girls as well. Once the participant is exhausted, tap the stop timer option and type in the number of correctly completed push-ups in the designated place on the screen. Scan the ID card of the participant and then save the record by tapping on the save option. This completes the push-up test. To conduct the plate tapping test, first open the Khelo India Fitness Assessor app. Once the app is on, select the Take Test option. From various test options, select Coordination and then tap on the plate tapping option. The app is now ready for the plate tapping test. The plate tapping test measures upper body reaction time and hand-eye quickness and coordination. It also assesses the speed and the coordination of limb movement. One table, two yellow discs of 20 cm diameter and one rectangular sheet of 30 by 20 cm size are needed to perform this test. The table height should be adjusted so that the subject is standing comfortably in front of the discs. The two yellow discs are placed with their centers 60 cm apart on the table. The rectangle is placed equidistant from both the discs. The participant is encouraged to stand in a balanced posture. The non-preferred hand is placed on the rectangle. The subject moves the preferred hand back and forth between the discs over the hand in the middle as quickly as possible. Once the participant starts this test, the start timer option should be tapped on the screen. This action is repeated for 25 full cycles. The total time taken to complete 25 full cycles is recorded. As the participant completes 25 full cycles of tapping, Stop timer option should be tapped on the screen. The clock on the screen shows the time taken by the participant to complete 25 full cycles of plate tapping. To record the data, first scan the ID card of the student and then tap on the save option. This completes the plate tapping test. To conduct the sit and reach test, first open the Khelo India Fitness Assessor app. Once the app is on, select the Take Test option. From various test options, select Flexibility and then tap on the Sit and Reach option. The app is now ready for the sit and reach test. The sit and reach test is a common measure of flexibility. It specifically measures the flexibility of the lower back and hamstring muscles. A sit and reach box is required to perform this test. The sit and reach box should be 12 by 12 inches on sides, 12 by 10 inches on front and back, and 12 by 21 inches on top. The top panel should be inscribed with centimeter and millimeter gradations. The test should be performed on clean cushioned surface or gym mat. Shoes should be removed before performing this test. This test involves sitting on the floor with legs stretched out straight ahead. The soles of the feet are placed flat against the sit and reach box. Both knees should be locked and pressed flat to the floor. With the palms facing downwards and the hands on top of each other, the subject reaches forward along the measuring line as far as possible. Firstly, the initial reach in the normal position is recorded. To do that, the score is calculated to nearest centimeter and put it in the designated place in the screen. After some practice reaches, the subject reaches forward as far as possible and holds that position for at least 2 seconds while the distance is recorded. To record the final position, the score is calculated to nearest centimeter and put it in the designated place. The difference between the initial position and the final position of the distance reached by the hand is displayed as net score in the screen. The ID card of the participant is scanned next and then the data is saved by tapping on the save option. This completes the sit and reach test. To conduct the 600-meter run test, first open the Khelo India Fitness Assessor app. Once the app is on, select the Take Test option. From various test options, select Cardiovascular Endurance and then tap on the 600-meter run option. Depending on the number of participants, choose same number of lanes on the screen. The app is now ready for the 600-meter run test. The aim of 600-meter run is to measure the cardiovascular fitness and endurance. The test involves running a single sprint worth 600 meters. Participants should start from a stationary standing position with one foot in front of the other. The front foot must be behind the starting line. Participants are instructed to run 600 meters in the fastest possible pace. Once the participants are ready and motionless, the instructor gives the cue to start. There is no need to manually start the timer. The app is designed in such a way that the timer starts automatically at the sound of the Fox 40 whistle. Participants should be encouraged to practice running with emphasis placed on the concept of pace. Results are usually better if the participant can maintain constant pace during most of the run and use a strong closing effort. Time taken to complete the 600-meter run for each of the participants is recorded. To record the timing for each of the participants, tap Split Timer every time a participant crosses the finish line. The screen shows the timing of participants in the order they finished the race. To record individual timing, tap the Scan option and then scan the ID card of the participant. Make sure the ID card is scanned in the same order in which they finished the race. Once you have scanned the ID card of all the participants, save the data to complete the 600-meter run test. To conduct the 50-meter dash test, first open the Khelo India Fitness Assessor app. Once the app is on, select the Take Test option. From various test options, select the speed and then tap on the 50-meter dash option. Depending on the number of participants, choose same number of lanes on the screen. The app is now ready for the 50-meter dash test. The aim of 50-meter dash is to determine the acceleration and the speed of the participant. The test involves running a single sprint over 50 meters. Start from a stationary standing position with one foot in front of the other. The front foot must be behind the starting line. Participants are encouraged to not slow down before crossing the finish line. Once the participants are ready and motionless, the instructor gives the cue to start. There is no need to manually start the timer. The app is designed in such a way that the timer starts automatically at the sound of the Fox 40 whistle. Participants should be encouraged to practice running with emphasis placed on the concept of pace. Time taken to complete the 50-meter dash for each of the participants is recorded. To record the timing for each of the participants, tap Split Timer every time a participant crosses the finish line. The screen shows the timing of participants in the order they finished the race. To record individual timings, tap the Scan option and then scan the ID card of the participant. Make sure the ID card is scanned in the same order in which they finished the race. Once you have scanned the ID card of all the participants, save the data to complete the 50-meter dash test. To conduct the partial curl-up test, first open the Khelo India Fitness Assessor app. Once the app is on, select the Take Test option. From various test options, select Strength and then tap on the Partial Curl-up option. The app is now ready for the partial curl-up test. The partial curl-up test measures abdominal muscular strength and endurance of the abdominals and hip flexors, which is important in back support and core stability. A flat, clean cushioned surface, two parallel strips 6 inches apart is required to conduct this test. The subject lies on a cushioned flat clean surface with knees flexed, usually at 90 degrees, with hands straight on the sides with palms facing downwards. It should be closer to the ground and parallel to the body. The subject raises the trunk in a smooth motion, keeping the arms in position, curling up the desired amount at least 6 inches above ground. The trunk is lowered back to the floor so that the shoulder blades or upper back touches the floor. Once the participant is ready and is in position to take the test, the Start Timer option should be tapped. Participant is encouraged to keep normal breathing rate. Results are better if the participant can maintain constant pace during the activity. Maximum number of sit-ups in 30 seconds is recorded. The timer automatically stops at 30 seconds mark. The number of sit-ups is recorded at the designated place. The ID card of the participant is scanned and the data is saved by tapping on the Save option. This completes the partial curl-up test.